Right, hi guys, welcome along to Scum. So this is episode 2 of Scum, and trees be screaming. They're definitely going to be by the time we finish this stream tonight. So when we finish the last one off, let's just have a look in our vehicle and see what we had. We had everything nicely arranged. Now what I want to do in this episode, if I can, is to try and find some more hiking bags, which I'm going to put in the back of the truck, and I'm going to separate everything out so it's not all loose, just hanging about. Let's have a look. So I need, ideally I want 1, 2, 3, 4. I need about 5 of them. I think that's what I normally have. Let's get rid of that toolbox a minute. We don't need to be carrying that. And there's a few other things there we don't really need to be carrying with us, so let's try and get rid of those. That can go over there. That can go with that stuff. We'll keep those on us, but we will get rid of the wire. Right, I think that's everything out that we don't really need to have on us. We only need one of these drinks, actually. Right, so here we go. I think we're about ready to start moving off now. You right, Rez? How you doing, buddy? You good? I say that as though I haven't been talking to you in the last 10 minutes. It's always quiet, mate, till those trees start screaming. Right, so we're going to be making this as our base. So what we need to do let me have a look. I really need to set up a flag, don't I? So what I want to do is fence it off at this end. Not that anything ever spawns down this end, that is. And then fence it off down by the truck there. But have a gate so that we can get the vehicle out. And we got some fencing up there as well. So that's good. The only problem is they can probably jump over that, so I might need to put some spikes or something on the other side of that. Let's have a look. Hope I was in the right one. Might not actually let us build here, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think he's going to let us build in this place. That's a shame. Well, that's okay, but we're still... Yeah, doesn't like that at all, does it? Okay, that's fine. So I think we might still be able to make walls. No, it's not going to let us do anything here. Okay, that's no worries. We might have to rethink that idea. So we could actually make a base nearby here. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about that now. All I wanted to do really was just set the flag up. But I've got another plan that we're going to do in this episode. Bubble Bobble. It doesn't sound familiar. Don't recall it from anything. Right, we need to be heading down south. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go and loot a military warehouse. And it ain't going to be easy. So let me just show you on the map where we're going. It's quite a distance away, so we're here at the moment, but we're going down onto this island and we're going right over into this corner. This is a nice military warehouse. I think that's the one I need to go to anyway. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'll know when we get there anyway. I know the way. So let's go and see what we can get from there. My loot is well on, man. We're going to be doing some good looting today. This place sometimes gives up some really good stuff. Although we're sort of heading in the wrong way, so I need to go back and go back down that one. Need to find a compass as well, preferably a military compass. That was a really good bit of driving. Not seen that before with chairs up on the top. Let's just have a quick look. Rager bumper. I need Rager lights, not the bumper. Right, not to worry, there was nothing in there, so let's carry on our way. Hello, mate. How you doing? Haven't seen you around for a little while. No, this is just my server. I just say I don't really do player versus player, so I only play against the environment. But I do have the mechs turned on. Let's see where we are. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. That's good. Yeah, I thought you might have been off doing a lot of writing. I think we kept you awake too late the other night, didn't we? Whoops. There's the first tree. I really shouldn't read chat while I'm trying to drive. I should wait till I've stopped. Right, so this should be heading down nicely towards the bridge. Right, I can follow the railway track along here. Could actually fill up, couldn't I? It's doing that. It was doing this bug a little while ago where it wasn't filling up with gasoline. Right, I know what we can do. Will do, Alex. No worries, mate. Catch you later. Good to see you again, bud. Right, we got that one full. And that one. Right, so we got loads of fuel now. Right, I need to get up onto that bridge. So I need to follow that down south. The fuck was that? I've no idea what that bang was then. Can't see anything. A little bit loud for a tree, but you never know. Right, we're going to make our way down now. But that was a bit of lightning, so that must have been thunder. Bloody loud for thunder, mind. Right, that's the way I need to go, but of course it's blocked by a carriage. Right, where's the nearest bridge to us? I'm going to have to go down this way. That's a bit of a pain, but I did actually completely forget that that bridge was covered. Let's not go that way. I'm hoping to get a decent crossbow. I think it's a Black Hawk crossbow in this. But I never saw it on my last playthrough. So I'm hoping they haven't removed it. Right, this should be the right way, hopefully. Let's have a quick check. Yeah. There's the bridge down there. How far are we from that bridge now? Not far at all. That's good. That is good. Right, we should be near the bridge. Can't see it though. So is it through the town? No, I'm a bit confused now. There's a bandit back there. It's Mufu. Mufu, you just missed Alex. He just popped in briefly just to say hello. Right, so I need to go through the town. Oh, I see. I want to loot that bloke down there, but I can't with him in the way. And another one. I think he's got a bow on him, which is a bit annoying. I was hoping he would have a... was hoping he was going to have... yeah, a crossbow on him, but... unfortunately... there's a heavy storm, mate. Heavy storm. It's making the road slippery, so there might be a chance the car might slip off the road and hit a tree. You know, I mean, that's the only reason that would ever happen. Yeah, but if I take the shades off, I cease to look cool. They were just getting hot, that's all it was. I was just trying to help them cool down. That's all it was. I think I'm going back the wrong way again. Of course I am. I'm always going the wrong way. So, the bridge must be this way then. That might be it. There it is. So anyway, Mufu, we're on our way now to loot a military warehouse. It's a place I've looted before and I got some really good stuff from it in the past. But you do have to be a little bit careful in this place. Right. So we're just about to hit this big town, but I want to avoid this because I need to get across this one and follow this road all the way down the back. and get to my favourite little looting point down there. Getting thirsty as well. Here's quite a big map. Yeah, the good thing about this though is you do get a marker which shows you whereabouts you are. But yeah, it is a hell of a big map. I mean, that's the city up there that I want to go and loot at some point. Hang on, let me get away from him. Alright, that's better. So yeah, the green areas are safe zones where you got your traders and that. So yeah, as I said, I want to do the city at some point. I avoid this area because this is all radiation. You die very quickly in there if you ain't got the right gear. Got a big military airport up there. A smaller airport down here. And this is the military warehouse down here that I want to raid. And there's something over here. I don't think I've been on this island yet. Might have to have a look at that when we finally get a boat. Yeah, that is just the safe zones. I've got to get out to drink. That's annoying. Right, just bear with me a sec while I have a drink. I do for now. You might be wondering why I'm not putting my headlights on. That's the reason. I've smashed them out on the trees. So make sure, yeah, we're heading in the right direction if we keep on this main road. I think they call that marinade, don't they? Marinade is definitely not lemonade. I'm making myself feel thirsty now. Trees be screaming. That man can't drive at all. Right, we're coming up to the little bridge now. Plumping. Shit, I let go of the mouse then and flicked it up and I couldn't see where I was going. Right, I could go that way. Actually, we'll go that way. We can have a look at the big train yard as we go through. I think that's up this way. I think it is anyway. No, I think we are going the other way. So we'll look at the train yard on the way back if I remember. I just gave you a drink. How can you be thirsty? I'm thirsty. Just ignore that, shall we? And there was not a single tree involved in that. Roxby screaming. Right, we're up with the windmills now. We're on the right road. That's good. I blame all this rain making the roads wet. The fuck was that? Did anyone else just see that? He got headlights. He has, hasn't he? How fortuitous was that? Nothing in him though. So that must have been that drop-in that we saw then. We can actually get some lights. Our rear lights are alright. See, I might actually need to be holding these to install them. Perfect. There we go. Headlights. Until I crash again. That was very fortuitous. No, no tree. No trees. Trees be screaming. Right, come on, Nardi. Concentrate on driving. Don't read chat for a minute. Yeah, trust you to have emojis, Mufu. Just going to say one thing. Chainsaw. No, it's been good, Rez. It's been good. I feel like we achieved something good earlier on, I think. In case anyone doesn't know, Rez does all the artwork for the channel. So everything you see on the channel was created by his good self. And some of the music that will be appearing on the channel, again, is Rez. And that's where Trees Be Screaming comes from. We're getting close now. Right. Yeah, this is the right way. Right, we're not far off now. I'm just wondering now whether I'm in the right place. This doesn't look like it. Well, I know it's not it. 100% it's not. Right, let's have a look at the map again. Maybe it's this one then. Oh, actually, it might be that one, yeah. Damn. Right. Okay. So let's find our way back. It won't take us a minute to get to this other spot. I don't recall that town. I thought this place was the furthest one along, but... maybe it has changed now. Right, let's head sort of northerly. I should have looked at the railway tracks, really. Am I going the wrong way again? No, I can get it there. See, now you're all recovered, Moofy. You can get back in the car with me now. Right, I reckon if we go up this way, heading north. Yeah. He's back, ready to get back in the truck. But you love the yellow truck. It's like the ideas just keep coming to you, Raz, isn't it? Everything's good. Let's carry on. Right, I reckon it might be... Yeah. So if we go down this way... This should take us near. That looks more like it. Yeah, that's it. Right. Here we are, this is it. Right, we're going to go right down the other end and work from the other end. Right, this is the end we want to start on. Trying to kill him without destroying my headlights. Yes, we're there now. And we're in this safe little office for a minute so I can have a drink. And don't forget the other great title, I need the toilet. Nice little bit of .38. Right, we're not so bad at this point. But once we get through those gates there, that's where the mechs are. So we're going to get into that big warehouse through this back window. After I've checked these out, of course. Yeah, we will have a look at the train yard. The train yard is big. Very big. That's the whole train yard there. If you look at that, it's nearly half the size of the city. Actually, I want that. Already had one load of soggy slippers today. Let's see if I can attract these up here. Here we go. He may have attracted more, so let's just be a little bit vigilant here. Doesn't seem as though he did. Was it my angelic voice? Tend to get a lot of ammo in this place. Vampire scope. Tactical gloves. Let's have those rather than the driving gloves. Red underpants. Military shirt. I wonder if I can change that for the pajama shirt. No. No. But I think we'll keep the military shirt instead anyway. Tactical gun holster. Have I got one already? Nope. Oh, I have already got one. Of course I have. It's got my gun in it, that's why. Right. See how this sword's taken him down in just a couple of hits. That's why I always try and make one of these early. Binos, that's good. Another pair of binos in better condition. I don't think you'll ever run out of ideas. I think you could probably make a song out of anything. Night vision. Excellent. Definitely have some toaster pastries. They come in handy. A tactical sweater. Pajama shirt has only got that in it. So if I put on a tactical sweater, that's much better. It's much better to wear a sweater. Short trousers have got some good space in them, but the sweatpants have got more. I think he was doing more writing, wasn't he? More night vision. Take up a lot of space, but I could do with keeping a set of those in the truck as well. More toaster pastries. Marvellous. Military survival knife. That is better than that one. That is much better. No worries, Mufu. Yeah, just listen out for the slopping as he walks back. Another night vision. Oh, I've got 2 anyway, so I don't need any more. Finding a lot of stuff, but no actual weapons. Yeah, no worries. I like it. It's exactly the kind of thing I was looking for. It's not really any tweaking that needs doing to it, to be fair. More chocolate. Perfect. Right. I need to get further down now. But I think the first thing we need to do is go and put some of this stuff into the car. Free up some space. Because the next bit I do, I think I'm going to be needing to do some sneaking around. Because I'm just super cool under pressure, that's why. Just legendary, you know? Oh, where was that door? There should be a door along here somewhere. Hmm. Welcome back, mate. You missed lots. I killed 40 Zeeks while you were gone. Right, let's see what we can get rid of. Bingo. Yeah, it could have been more like 50 to be fair. I wasn't counting too much because I was, far too busy killing them. Yeah, they put them in specially for me, mate. No, I've just got a special version of the game. You shivered on your timber. I think that's empty. We'll put that down. We really need to be finding some weaponry in here. The gun I've got is an improvised handgun. It's crap. And that's being nice to it as well. Don't need to carry that with me. That can go in there. That up there. Right, I think we're somewhere near ready to go back in again. Don't need the kitchen knife anymore. Let's drop that. Spare night vision. Can go in there. I definitely need better gun. What I'd really like is something like a Desert Eagle. That would be nice. Right, so let's go back in. Right, here we go, part 2. Of course he is. We all know he's working on it. Canned beef goulash.
Stop right there. I'll be your exception. A fatal one.
Good thing about those mechs is they can't get in this. This warehouse. MRE, nice. What's that? Garrison cap. Shit. Didn't realise that was right outside. Let's check these out a bit quick. Another MRE. Shit. Didn't realise there was a doorway right there. That is a very good point, Mufu. Ah, we got a block. So we finally found a decent handgun. And another MRE. We're doing well for MREs. I want to get into that office. could be some good loot in here. A Mazagine. Yeah, I remember being in that position myself. Remember it very well. Right, so we got an HS9. They take 9mm. Right, so we have got a mag for that. That's awesomeness. So that is going to take the place of that. So I'm going to throw that thing away now. And that is going to go into the tactical handgun holder. Load that right up. What the hell is that that's creeped in here? There. Come on, don't get stuck. I need you to come in here. Let's mag that dude up. Right, so he's ready to go. I want to try and get a silencer for it though. A backpack. It's not big enough for what I need. Tactical military pants. And I think they got a bit more space than the sweatpants. So I think we're going to be doing a swap there. Cut those into rags. Yeah, you can definitely find silencers. I think it's going to rain. Right, I think we need to Be checking out this further area. Right, so we'll go back to the vehicle and then we're going to go up to the other side. And there's another similar warehouse which we're going to loot. Thanks, Rez. I appreciate you saying that, bud. Where's that other one? Oh, there he is. It's down to 70%. I need a whetstone. Have you put another song up? I bet you haven't you? You put another song up. This is going to become an after stream highlight, you know. Looking out for Rez's latest song. Laughing with me? Of course. I never thought you'd laugh at me. I always thought you'd laugh with me.
Stop right there.
Don't want him shooting at my truck. Oh, it's you. Shit! What the hell was he shooting from? Ah, fuck it. Right, I've got to go on foot over there now. That had to be a 50 cal, because that went right through the truck. Right, that's good. We've ended up quite close to where we need to be. I need to cut some of these bushes down and make a couple of spears. Right. I guess we can just follow the railway tracks. Laughing's what it's all about, mate. Ten minutes in Sector A2. Right in front of me. But the problem with these things is they get absolutely surrounded. Or they used to. I don't know what they do now. Trees will look after me. Keep looking up for that drop. Why not both? I haven't actually eaten tonight. I shall have something after the stream. I do all my cooking in an air fryer. Occasionally microwave, not very often. I'll be honest, I've got an oven that was installed when I actually moved in this place, and I've never once used it. So where's that airdrop then? I didn't see that airdrop come down. Should be directly to the north of me. Well, there's no way I'm going to fight off all those to get to that airdrop. Not a chance. If I had my other gear, I could probably do it. His second name is Dapples. Stu Dapples. Did you fall asleep again, Mufu? Right, let's start moving it to try and get there a bit quicker. Yeah, what did he say, Mufu? Maybe Stu wanted some sausage. Ah, so childish. I love it. Oh no, only tonight? See, now you're making me feel hungry. First of all, you'll make me feel thirsty. Now you're making me feel hungry. It's not fair, you know. Right. I've only got about 20 miles to go. Not going to go through there. I think we'll go up across here. Now, I don't know if these NPCs in this game steal your gear or not. I'm going to be really annoyed if they've stolen my vehicle. Yeah, if I don't have the truck, we got no more yellow truck songs, have we? Right, we've made it to the road. So if I head directly south and then turn left. So that'll be up this way. Then left at the end of the road. Run, run, run. Shit, 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 shit. That wasn't good. That was not good. Right, that's not too bad. It's slowed that lot down. I don't want to die again. I was lucky to respawn in this position. I could end up respawning right at the other side of the map. Right, we're back on the road. So we just need to head due east. I'm going to have to stop that last bit of bleeding. Hopefully that'll be enough. No. Yeah, it gives them a nice target, doesn't it? I've still not stopped it. The only time you've got to worry is when that light turns red, because that means you've turned into a puppet. There we go. You're getting buffering, are you? Yeah, pretty much everything's gone. I've only got my shirt and my trousers now. we're getting close now. All right. So when I get there, the only thing I can do is sneak. So I won't be able to fight them using a wooden spear against a 50 cal. I don't think that's going to quite work, to be fair. Build that stamina back up. Went down a bit. I don't know about the truck. This is the thing, I mean, whatever they shot me with, it hit hard because it killed me through the truck. And I've never had that happen before. That's why I normally try and run them over. I hope it hasn't despawned. Be well annoyed if it has. Right, we're nearly there. If you lay down in the road like that, or just lay down, your stamina increases quicker. So if I just stand still, it goes up fairly quick, but if I lay down, it goes up very quick. There's no traffic coming along. It's all safe. Funny you should say that, because I have done that on a motorway. Where I used to live, they shut the motorway off for an accident, and my daughter's car was the only car on the motorway at the time, and she had broken down, so I walked up the motorway to find her. And we were sat in a broken down car in the fast lane with no other traffic around. So I got out and did silly things. Press ups in the road, rolling about, not noticing the police approaching. Right, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. So I'm wondering whether this might have to be a matter of sneaking in, grabbing my stuff, There they are. Let's hope that he does the job for me. The bloody lights are on as well. Yeah, they asked me while I was rolling around in the road, and I said, well, it's simple, because my daughter didn't want to do that. So somebody had to do it. Somebody had to have photographs taken of them being stupid. I really hope those guys are dead. Problem is, I died in the car, so where's all my stuff? Jesus, they shut the front off of it. Actually, let's turn those lights off. See how much that drained the battery. Yeah, that should warm me up a little bit. So unfortunately, I think I have lost all my gear. That is very frustrating. I couldn't see it on the ground because the problem was I was sat in the vehicle at the time. It's not in the vehicle. Right, what does that take? That takes loads of different... loads of different ammo, so let's get that and let's see what we can put in it. Right, so I'm going to attempt to take on this guy using this piss poor gun. Right, this is going to be very precarious. Bloody zombies. Go on, kill him. Shit, I forgot about that. Shit, I forgot the noise would bring them in. Crap, 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 crap. I think he killed that other one. Keep forgetting noise brings these ones in. Right, where did he die? Because I want to loot him. Might have some decent stuff on him. Right, his stuff was pretty crap. Don't want to eat with a mask on. Why is that not letting me pick anything up? Look at that little beauty. Surely he didn't take me out with bird shot. Why won't he pick up those bits? I've got loads of space in there. Alright. They've seriously fucked me over there. So it hasn't ended up in there. That is, I need to replenish a lot of supplies now. Right, let's put that back in here. Don't really need to carry that around. Right, what? Damn, I got no needles. I'm gonna have to go and cut him up. I ain't got a chopping tool. Now I've got a chopping tool. Yeah, that seems to be one problem dying in the vehicle. You do lose all the gear you've got because you can't drop it. So I guess it just vanishes. Yeah, because I need the bones from his body, because I need to make some bone needles. And then I can make some repair kits to repair this clothing. There we go, so we got 2. Might as well have all 3 of them. Yeah, it's not the nicest thing in the world, but, you know, needs must. So if I get one of these... Or at least if I try to. I wonder if I can put it down on the floor here and make one. Yeah. No, I'm used to it, you know. Cutting up the odd body. Anyway, they deserved it because it's their fault that I haven't got all this stuff. Right. Let's repair those jeans best we can. Repair that. And repair the trucker jacket. Yeah, cutting up bodies in this game all the time, mate. All the time. Right, that can go in there, that can go in there. That can go back in the vehicle. I don't think that's got a magazine in it. Definitely hasn't got a magazine. Now it has. So, I need 45s. Oh look, 45s. There we go, that can go in there. Alright, take that out. Got to be brutal in this game, mate, otherwise you won't survive. Like I didn't for very long. Right, we got 7 shots in that. So let's arm that one up. It's in terrible condition as well. Right. No, I don't need to do that yet. Right, so I am really gonna have to get in there and get some supplies. No worries, buddy. This ain't gonna be easy. I really need that sword. Oh, I wish it had dropped somewhere. Right, I think I might have to go and hunt for the stuff to make a sword, otherwise. What the hell? I need to drive it, not push it. Right, so we're going to have to find a town or something so we can start looting it to get the stuff up together and make the sword. So let's have a... I didn't get my lights. Right, so let's go for craft in a minute and have a look at the sword so I can see what bits I need to get. So I got toolboxes. I might actually have the stuff to do it. Yeah, it'd make an improvised sword. So I've got some rope. I do need more, but rope's easy enough to get hold of. And I've got toolboxes for the end, so it's rope I need. So I'm going to need to cut down some rope, so I need that. Yeah. The improvised sword is quite a powerful weapon. Right. So let's go back and find the rope, which is there. I need 5 small wooden sticks. There's another small, so we can make the rope. That's good. Perfect. Right, so we've got everything we need. We just need the toolkit, of which I have 2 in here. There we go, we got the sword. Probably one of the best improvised weapons you can actually make in the game, in my opinion anyway. Right, I want to go back down this way because I know that there was a backpack down here in amongst the lot that I was hunting through earlier. Oh mate, that's a catastrophe, that is. Right, I've got to try and remember where it was now. And I ain't wearing that. Military pants. Much better. Mufu's going to be annoyed. You managed to get an emoji in before he did. Right, I know that the backpack was not down here. So I think this doorway was too far up this way. So I think it's only in that building there, or one of those buildings along that way. But the trees have been pretty safe tonight. Where'd that magazine come from? I say I don't remember seeing that. We'll have that. Yeah, the trees are sleeping at the moment. I'm so annoyed about all this. That was all my decent stuff. Yeah, I mean, it'd take a little bit of time to get us back to where we were. But we will get there. Excellent. Let's put the military boots on. Get rid of them. Tactical military pants. Oh, that's what I've already got. Better have a pair of sunnies, I suppose. Got plenty of those. Plenty of those. Oh, nice one, Mufu. Yeah, we'll have a chat afterwards, mate. Oh, an HS9. There we go. Nice. God, I'd love to get a Desert Eagle. No, it's a shame, Rez. Yeah, you need to look after that leg, mate. But, you know, there'll be a stream tomorrow, so keep an eye on the page, mate. Thanks for the work you did today, mate. That's awesome stuff. Yeah, I'll look out for you, buddy. Yeah, I know what you meant, mate. I know what you meant. Yeah, have a good evening, mate. See you tomorrow. Right, let's take the tactical one over the standard one. Later, bud. .308 suppressor. But I ain't got a .308. Don't need that hat. There's a bag in there. That's better. Right, so basically, mate, we've had to just accept the fact that we've lost that other gear. So we're just going to have to start making it back. But luckily, I had enough stuff saved in the truck that I could remake the sword again. And I think I'm probably going to have to try to make sure I've got enough gear in there in case it happens again. That was such an unfortunate thing. Not great. I mean, I've got the storage in the truck, so that's not bad. I picked up a few things in here, but the backpack is quite small. That's more 9 mils. Just see how many I've got in the magazine. That's .45. Dull. That's 9 mil, but I haven't got a mag for that. Really want to get a Desert Eagle. It does, yeah. Yeah, the traders are all in the all in those green areas. So I think there's 4 of them altogether. One there, one there, one there, and one there. So we're not actually, well, we are quite a distance from that one. So we'd have to travel all over and back down again. Or we can go over to this one over here. So I might be able to go and sell some gear to him. That's nice. The problem with that is I can't take the ammo out of it. But that's the one I want as my 12 gauge. So that mag is in better condition than that one, than the one in there. So let's get that one out and let's unload the ammo from it. Why is that not loading up to 7? Because they're 45s. What? That's the second time I've fucked up on that. Nice. They got a lot of power in them. Definitely. Yeah. I've never shot one, but I do know people that have shot them. Right, so this has been a little bit of a disaster. So let's go back to the truck. Just see what we got in here first. And then £1 for your 12th birthday. Excellent. No, we don't, mate. No, very strict with all that stuff over here. The only thing I was ever able to shoot was an air rifle. A couple of my friends, their families had 12-bore shotguns, and they shot them, but I was never able to have a go. Right, so I think we've got to go now to the right at the other side where all this trouble started. Because I need to get in that other warehouse that's similar to the one we just been in. Definitely need it when the apocalypse starts, mate. I love it when they stop suddenly and turn around and run away. I don't know why I love that so much. Right, so we definitely need to get this repaired. So we're going to be on the lookout for a... Yeah, that's true. I did, didn't I? Yeah, so I'm going to have to remember to do that. Right, I want those shotgun shells, don't I? But that... And I really need to start collecting backpacks as well. These EMP grenades are good against the, what do you call it, the mechs. Let's have my night vision again. It's a good job I did pick up the other one, isn't it? I think I need to stop picking up stuff that I will never use as well. That old can opener's no good. I got a better one than that. .45 I need. So we keep hold of the .45s. Those now we keep that food. Get rid of that. That's no good at the moment. Flashlight will come in handy later on. Get rid of the block for the time being. And we get rid of that one. Right, I think we're okay to carry on now. Where can I put this survival knife? Be better in there, wouldn't it? I think I'll get rid of the slug shots, and we'll load up with the 12 gauge buckshots. I'm glad you're making notes because I'm forgetting everything that I'm planning on doing. Right, so we need to go up to the other side.
Stop right there. I find your lack of circuits disturbing.
Right, just have to give that a minute to get over its aggro. I thought that was going to come out then. I need that gone and out of the way because I've got to get across this. Yeah, they're not easy to bring down. I've never actually brought one down. But those EMP grenades are what you need. Weren't quick enough, mate. Right. Let's See if we can get these out of the equation. See what I mean about this sword? He definitely wanted me, didn't he? I don't think his intentions were pure. Have I got any gloves on? I have, but they're not. They're not the tacticals. MRE time. Excellent. Right, let's get down there and see what we can loot from here. I am the sword master. Might be able to sell those to the trader. How many pairs of binoculars do they really need? Well, loads apparently. I am the absolute loot meister. Already got one of them. Another one of them to sell. TNT. What could possibly go wrong? HS9. Let's definitely grab that. Right, let's go and see what we got further down here. I've got one of those, so I'm not going to waste space with another one. Keep getting stuff for all the weapons that I haven't got. Bow, I want a crossbow. I haven't seen the crossbow in this for a long time. Definitely. Judge 44. What does that take? That takes 44s. I'm sort of just thinking about selling now. Stuff that I can take and make money on. That's annoying the way that I can't put anything else in that trucker jacket. Don't know why that is. What mask? I'm not wearing a mask. Got the military helmet and the night vision. I am wearing a mask. When did I put that on? Oh, there it is. Motorcycle mask. I think it was, mate. And to be, I'm not actually wearing any, so I could put them on, couldn't I? Yeah, let's just pretend that never happened, and we never talk about it again. Are we agreed on that, Mufu? I think we've got to be on the same page with that one. No, you can't do that to me, Mufu. I thought we were friends. I thought there was a bond between us. BCU lot. Oh god, don't give that to Rez, because that will be the next song. No! Got another backpack there. So let's carry that. That's not fair. I was doing it for, you know, for the good of the channel. Where's my first? That's down a bit. Let's drink that. Yeah, you can't wear them, but you can carry one. So what I normally do is I get the big backpacks, and I have about 6 or so in the back of the truck, and I fill them up with the individual stuff, like one to be full of food, one to be full of ammo. There's another one. So I can put a backpack inside a backpack. Which is good, so we'll get that back to the truck. That's 9mm. Right, back here again. So I think now we need to get back to the truck, because we've got 2 bags that we can use now. Right, and there was a zombie out here, wasn't there? There it is. Shit, I thought he was going to get me then. There we go. So we got 2 more storage areas in the bag, in the truck now. But I want to replace those for the bigger ones when we find them. Just wanted to have a quick repair on that. I don't know how bad off this is, to be honest. Right, so now we need to head for the train station. Ah, right, that has repaired the truck back to full health. So now I need to find what do you call it, a bumper. To get it back in good nick again. Right, let's see where we need to go. No, I'm heading the wrong way now. So if we head back down there, turn right and head out up to the railway tracks. Right, let's go and have a look. Ah. Right. Right, so I went up that road. So what did I miss then? Do you know what? I think I might go cross country. There's no point. This is going to lead me there anyway. Okay, this road's confusing me a little bit. Yeah. Because I thought I should have gone the other way, but I got that wrong. Right, so I think here, if we turn right, then we can go up to the railway tracks. No, I didn't need to go cross country in the end. I saw that the road actually ran parallel to the route I would have needed to take. So it would have been a lot of point. Bandits. I've had enough dealings with bandits. Right. So that was the railway there. When did I pick up a military compass? Let's ignore that. That is a bit strange. I don't have a military compass. And yet, that is how the military compass shows up. So I really need to go in a southeast direction. So let's go down this way. We'll follow the tracks along this way. This should take us in both sides of the train depot. Right, there's one end of it. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Not a problem at all. But I say I'm gonna be ending the stream very soon. And then on the next one we can investigate this area a bit better. Because there's a lot to investigate in this area. So let's get the... There's bandits here as well. So we're going to have to be very careful. Let's just get down the other end. See what I mean? It's quite a big area. Mate, you're looking forward to that stew, aren't you? Right, I don't think there's anything about. There we go, that's good. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll end the stream at that point. Because that'll give us a perfect setup for the next one when we can go in and investigate this area and see what we can pick up, see what we can find. So if you want to join me for the next one, remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already and all that jazz. And thanks a lot for coming along tonight. And it is a huge map, yep. Just this area alone is big. And yeah, as I was saying, I will see you on the flip side. So I'll see you on the next one. You're welcome, buddy.